whether or not one will be a good mediator has nothing to do with legal training. It turns on, number one, their personality, number two, their ability and capacity to be able to effectively mediate and resolve a dispute. So even if one is a trained lawyer, if they lack the personality and they don't have the capacity and the ability to effectively resolve disputes, that's not going to help. So what we need are trained mediators. What we need are people with the right personality and the capacity for conflict resolution. Parties need to appreciate that it is important, no matter how attractive the business opportunity may be, for them before transacting to enter into a written international contract. That contract must be clear and precise. The contract must look at how disputes that may arise will be resolved. What substantive law will govern the resolution of the dispute? What will be the choice of forum? These are key questions that need to be addressed. So parties need to seek legal advice before they conclude any international contract, appreciating that rarely do contracts pan out the way that they are intended. There are likely to be glitches, there are likely to be challenges. No, I don't think so, because mediation does not lead to a binding decision, unlike arbitration, which leads to a binding decision. Mediation will only work where the parties are able to agree between themselves, and there will be no need for them to enforce their agreement. But even where the parties agree and one of them, for one reason or another, does not comply with the agreement, there will then be enforcement issues. This is why I don't think that mediation is really the panacea to conflicts. We need to look at other mechanisms of resolving disputes, such as arbitration, which leads to a binding decision. Well, lawyers generally are trained as litigators. There are not many lawyers that are trained to be able to resolve disputes. And you also must appreciate that lawyers make money from litigation. The more time that the case takes, the more the lawyer makes, because lawyers charge on an hourly basis. To us as lawyers, time is money. So the more time you take on a case, the more that you make. So if a dispute arises and it is resolved within an hour, you don't make as much as you are going to make in a matter that's going to drag on for days on end. So you find that generally lawyers prefer fighting, and they also have their own egos where they want to feel that they have won and therefore impressed their client. A negotiated settlement doesn't make a lawyer feel that they have won. So they want to be able to massage their egos by winning a court battle. They want to impress their clients when they fight in court like bulldogs. And the client says, there is my lawyer, he is a fighter. And they get an applause from their own client. Wonderful experience, meeting people from different parts of the world, learning so much. This is an opportunity for intellectual enrichment, intellectual cross-pollination of ideas. So it's a wonderful experience.